Hello again, everybody. I'm just hanging out, waiting on Jacob to get on for Deltarune. So I decided I'd jump back on Warframe. So give me just a second to make sure audio checks are good, and as always, we'll jump right in. Let's see here. Takes me just a second. Hope everyone's doing good today. There we go. Audio's good on my end. Check the game. Alright, sweet. Everything's good. So this song is just going to be playing all the time now. And speaking of, we're going to do a quick little audio drop. I meant to do that earlier, but I completely forgot. Not that I'm complaining. That should be more than enough. So, from what we were doing earlier, I finished up a few things. Well, I mean, I say that. I haven't played since I was on earlier, so y'all will see exactly what I've been doing. Just doing a quick swap over, making sure some last things, and we're good to go. Just wanted to make sure there's no back audio. Okay. Alright. And now we're back to it. I'm gonna have to set up like a game playlist. So we were at the Sanctum earlier, and I think I said that I needed to run that, or did I buy it out? Let's go find out. But yeah, once Jacob's around, we will jump in and be doing Deltarune.
Oh, thank you.
And we've gotten quite a bit of stuff done on the actual abridged series, so that should be coming pretty soon. And okay, yeah, so I did finish them for the day, so
Are you quite
that'll be good until tonight.
as always?
And I'm trying not to spend anything here either, just because, you know, I need to get their relationship all the way up. I can't stand Bird to being depressed. Also, if you notice, I've got a lich on me, and we might take care of that today, too. It just really depends on how time goes, because I don't want to do anything too heavy. Alright, let's go check out Zariman. I don't think I showed y'all any Void Angels yet. And they're still fairly new to me. I mean, I started working with them, which I've gotten some pretty good gear now, so they're pretty easy to knock out. I do need to get a better I need to finish leveling my amp. Well, not leveling it. I've got the amp I have leveled, but I've got the availability to get the 777 now. So I'll probably be, you know, upgrading to it. Not that I don't love my current one. Okay, so Quinn, Bounties, Defense, Exterminate. That's generally the quickest one, and it has the, I would say the best chance for getting, like, your your actual Voca, or not Vocas, because you're getting Void Blooms here. There's a lot of different items now. Okay, can I... Ability use prevented. Oh, without abilities. Good, well, that's annoying. And that very much changes this run. Now you're gonna see me without my special powers, and I don't have very good survivability here. I'm gonna have to just stay tight. It's okay. Oop. I'll just have to swap frames before I come back here with something that's a little more survivable. Oh, I'm so slow and weak like this. I hate it. I've got way faster Warframes normally. Okay, where's the Void Angel at? Tell me I was not.
The angel is trying to retreat into the void so it can heal. Follow it.
The best thing to do with these guys is get in here quick and blast them as quick as you can, because if you get them down quick enough, you can get them before the orbs appear. Ah, scheiße! Okay, we're good. We're good. He'll be out soon. But they're still fighting him. So yeah, you knock down, you get their shields down, you break those open, and then you come back in here. You do the chop, chop, chop. And then you jump back in. If you're quick enough, you hopefully get in before they can get those orbs up. Like that. If you don't, you know, you just jump through them. Teleport's pretty good about it. And then you'll land. And you have to do it outside of those golden globes. And then you come back, and he does a final round. You do a chop, 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 and you get a pinion. And I got multi-efficiency. I think that's what I've been wanting. So I may be doing some more of that. I really, really hate how slow I am right now. And I really hate not having my abilities. We'll have to, geez, what frame will I even use for that? I mean, I guess I could use a Naros. He's pretty hefty without any kind of... I'm just so slow like this. It's... I do forget about this jump. It's kind of slow for me if I'm not in... Oh, there's a Jade. Yeah. They're the most annoying to me just because they're stupid beams. Now, see, some Warframes are really a lot better without their abilities than others are. Like some of them, you don't even really necessarily even have to rely on abilities. It's just their innate strength generally keeps them pretty hefty. But these guys in particular are just, yeah. Wisp is not that frame. And I did not notice before the mission started because I made the cardinal rule of not reading what the bonus was. So now I'm just gonna have to kind of trudge through it. Oh, we don't have one of those yet. Can you let me out? Yeah. That's how you get Thraxplasm. I am really, really bummed that I did this mission. Like, this is so slow. I'm so used to just burning through these guys. And kind of like I said earlier, the with the findable items in Holvania. Did I get them? Yeah, I got them. That's what those quills are. You can find 8 throughout the level normally, unless there's like an extra kind of cache. And then if you just beam away. I'm having to use that way more just because once again, I'm stuck without my abilities in this mission. Which, only 20 more and we're out of here. Thank goodness, because this is drudging. The missions on the... what is it called? The ship that I'm on. The missions on this guy have been just kind of really not my favorites lately. Oh yeah, let me out of here, please.
Corpus Force is retreating. You did good.
Hello. And I'm not on PS. I'm actually. I'm cross-platform. I started out on PSN, and what actually got me back into Warframe recently was just needing some certain things in general. Or well, not needing. I realized that they had that they had made it cross-platform, and you could transfer your saves. So I was able to move from PC, or PS4 over to PC, and that is where I exist now. Yeah. And it depends on what you need, I guess. I'm pretty open for trades if people need things. But yeah, I've dug back in, and if y'all want to see anything that I've got, feel free to check it out. If y'all want to see anything that's been going on, I'm completely up to date on the game again. I started about a month ago, and I've really dug back in. That's a nice Avara over there with the bunny. Or is that Avara? No, that's not Avara. No, it is Avara. Yeah. That's fair. I mean, I play a pretty good bit. Oh yeah, I got the gyre blueprint. I'm actually currently working on my gyre.
Come on, the Albrecht membrane. We're all trusting in you.
I'm only a 17 right now. You can see that, which what you might realize is I've played a lot. I just never really did any of the collecting, and I never really dug into the story back when. So I've been really digging in more to the actual, like meat of it lately, and I've gotten to where I really like the new stuff. If you haven't touched any of the,
Save your strength for when we stand or fall.
hold on, what else would I need? If you haven't done any of the Holvania stuff, it's really awesome. Not to mention the music has been just tops. Like, you'll see that when I get back into my ship and kind of how it's been going. But let me see here. So these guys, you trade off theirs with pinions. I love Archimedian Yanta. She's fantastic.
Difference being that I'm dead.
The Boar Prime, I don't have the Boar Prime yet. I've got a lot of pieces for different stuff, but I don't have Void Prime yet. Now, that said, if you haven't checked out the market is really, like, they have a lot of stuff going on in the market. What's going on? Hold up. Something... Sorry, something was just weird for a second. Alright.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Anyway, fast standing. I need to see what I owe him. I need to get 2 more orbs, and I need quills. So, we'll go get those real quick. Void Gel orbs, those are in items throughout the mission. I don't want to do that again because I don't want to deal with Exilus. Man, they are... These missions have just been very bleh lately. And it's killing me. Okay. Quills. What drops quills the most? I think this guy is the one that does quills. Prime Vosta. Sorry, I'm looking in between the chat and the I do know I've got some extra critical delays actually. So I'm pretty positive I have it. Let me look. Critical delay, that is that's a rifle ribbon, or not ribbon, but critical delay. It's already on here, so one of you can see. It may not show it because it's on this one. Or it may be the only one I have. I actually may be a terrible, terrible liar and I not have an extra one. Let's see here, take it off and see if it pops up another. Ah, I don't. Okay, so yeah, I don't have an extra critical delay, and... Vasto Prime. Let me look at what I got on Vasto Prime. And you know, this might be an interesting thing. I could, because we've done giveaways on the channels before, I could do some little... I really want to look at how to do the Twitch drops and stuff, because I know that you can get into doing the Twitch drops as well. I've actually been getting a few of those lately, little extra things that are... Grab the key.
Keeping our home in order means having control of the ship's systems. Right now, we don't have that. You're gonna have to go in with the data mass and manually bring consoles back online.
Now you'll actually get to see my build's usefulness.
There's a terminal. Plug in the thingy and keep it in one piece.
Wait for other people. And then I just start chopping. And I'm currently using the Guandao Prime as my melee. It works exceedingly well. Once my speed boosts and everything start kicking in. And I gotta remember to get kills as an operator, because this one I have to get. These guys are always quicker to get as... Ah, no! No! Okay. That said, if you don't get these extra bounty portions done before the end of the mission, it makes you stay behind. So it's... I always like to go ahead and knock out the extra bounties in the beginning, if I notice them and remember them. Last night's thing, you would have seen that I didn't do that, and I kind of ended up having to stay for an extra. Back in the frame you go.
This system's back online.
Yay. I don't think this mission's gonna be very good for... We might go do a different area and let those missions reset, if I'm honest. because I just really don't like the mission list right now. The only one being the Exterminate's pretty much the quickest, but with it being...
Terminal in sight. You know what to do. Okay. Scrubbing the system.
The weird extra bounties that they've got going on are just... making my day. On a good note, you are getting to see that my amp is actually pretty useful. Halfway there. Oh, buddy, come on. Come on. No, you gotta read the... See, and a lot of people don't read the extra things we've got to do, so they don't really notice that
Keep defending, please.
we've got to do them. Sometimes they do. They probably think that I'm leveling my... Give it a couple minutes, and she'll be ready to come back out. Whew. Let's see, I'm kind of focusing on so many things right now with the... Ah, good, yeah. Bring a Void Angel out in the middle of this.
Job done. On to the next.
Oh, okay. We're only halfway of those. And then they're going to be so confused when we get to the end, and it's like, you can't leave. Yeah, I'm coming to deal with your angel. Did you get something too hairy that you...
The angel is trying to retreat into the void so it can heal. Follow it and stop it. You can't hurt it while those dimensional orbs are out. Use your void body to absorb it.
You did not appreciate that? Ready? Chop, 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 chop. Gotta get one more. I have done a few times where I've gotten them and landed it perfect, like turn around and shoot them right as I'm falling, and it's been pretty... Orthos Prime, I have it. I don't know if I have the blueprint. Oh, wait, swap out. Yeah. Okay, so... Now, like I said... Wait, do I have the key? Where's the key? See, that's why I said, these missions lately have been just bleh.
You found a terminal. Pop the data mass in there and defend it. Okay, scrubbing the system.
Alright. Homie, you don't understand. We're not gonna be able to leave.
Nearly done. Keep defending, please.
No, it's not like it matters. We'll just have to sit here and do this for, you know, eternity. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a... okay. I really wish I didn't have to do these kills like this. And like I said, they don't realize that we can't leave until... I'm about to scrub this mission. This person does not understand the assignment. I guess I could just, you know, chat them and say void kills, but, or, operator. I'm gonna get killed by... Oh my gosh.
I am so happy.
11 more. Okay. 11 more. Fudge, man, I am. These weird bounties. I knew I was going to get annoyed with this one, and I was like, you know what? Let's try it. Come on, homie. Gonna have to. I'm sorry, dude. I can't even. Oh, man. If I go down again, I'm done.
We have some new faces joining us.
6 more. They figured it out, what we got going on, and that helps. Fudge. But we're getting overwhelmed. Clear some numbers real quick. Actually, don't bring that back. Make it. Come on, we can do this. One more. Let's get out of here. Jeez. That was awful. Fuzz! Hey, buddy. Yeah, sorry, that was, like I said, that was one of those terrible missions that, normally I don't mind doing mobile defense or anything of that nature, but, the extra bounties on these, just the last, like, 2 days have been awful. That's why I haven't done much of anything on it. I don't even think I got any, things on that. When do those bounties reset?
We need to show him that she's taken.
13 minutes. Alright, I think we're going to come back in 13
No
minutes.
problem. Till you next return.
Because I will get
Look,
very
this
annoyed.
place is like an embassy, playing host to misfit realities that
Medium
were never chosen.
supplies. I think I actually can trade for some void plumes if I've got the... But I need to keep my gel. And Trolley Langor down. Yeah, no, I don't. Oh no, I do need crests, I think, which I may have just gotten what I needed for those. I doubt it. That was a hold fast standing.
Let's go forward.
Oh, I did. Okay, so at least we got that. So Actually, you know what? No, we can go ahead and get them done then. Because I got what I needed.
Okay, I'll call.
So... Trade...
Travel
I really wish they had these all in the same
Do
person.
you ever just wish you were a Cephalon? So you could switch bits of you off?
Quills I can't use. I can use these. That'll get me my 3,000.
Oh, goodbye then.
And then we'll jump over to
Void cascades on
Quinn.
multiple decks. We've got our work cut out for us.
And we'll do the...
We
Rank
should be doing
up.
more to recognize your work.
Now we'll get a story from one of these
No point in
people.
saving this stuff for
I'm
Kyle.
not surprised by any of them anymore. They're all terrible, terrible people. Molt Reconstruct, Eternal Logistics as it sounds. On Void Sling. That's not bad. That said, these are generally only worth like 7,500, and all these others are generally worth more, but eh. I try to get the one that I'm going to use, because I'm going to rank them up all the way at some point anyway.
The children barricaded themselves in.
Oh, not her.
The
I love her.
parents were insane, feral.
But not us. And we couldn't forget our guilt.
So we tried to save the children.
I watched the parents tear you to pieces, Humbask.
Then when they threw themselves on you, you blew yourself up. And Quinn, the children didn't understand he was
So how you been
friend.
doing, Fudge? Been a minute. Sorry I've been so busy with all the stuff we've had going on, and I was sick last week, so it kind of...
An honor I did not deserve.
But I got cleared up today, or
I awarded
yesterday, so we're
myself
all back
jaded.
good, and... ugh, things should be getting back to normal. Okay, so that takes care of them. Now we'll go ahead
One
and
for
just...
yourself and one for the ship.
Actually, let's see what he needs for the
Ready to
next
deploy
rank up.
wherever you could
I'm
do
not
it.
going to have it, but...
Let's go forward in mutual
Oh,
trust.
I have it. Sweet. Other than the money, but, you know, that's a index.
We're all trusting
We'll
you.
run to her then and
So
trade
many
up
interceptions.
for all my void
Planes,
plumes because I've got enough of the
possibilities,
smaller ones to do what I
hazard,
need.
luck, and intent.
And 21.5, perfect. So they'll be done until tonight. Need to make sure I haven't heard from Jacoby yet. No Jacoby yet? Okie dokie.
Why does it feel like we're moving?
That is actually kind of concerning, I guess. Okay. We're in. Took care of those for today. I think Deimos. No. We finished Deimos. So that puts us at. I wonder if there would be enough people to do one of these. I don't know if y'all have seen the big walking robot yet, but let's see if we got him. Let's see if we got enough people to get him.
Sparky, right. We're all here.
Profit
Let's get
taker.
started.
That's who I generally go after. He drops. So for Little Duck, her.
You don't know the quills.
Oh, I hate this so much. If you don't talk to her out of your frame, by the way, if you
You best be going.
have tried to talk to her before and she's done this whole thing with you, all you've got to do is transfer out and.
Well, this is me. What? Didn't expect me to be so pretty? I put in a lot of miles in this rig.
Oh,
Some
good.
days
Now
it
I get to see
shows.
her head. Yeah, their heads are in their stomachs. It's a thing. View offerings.
Any of this useful?
So this is where you get like your 777, which is your amp that most people recommend. It's just these guys right here. I've actually got to do these, and I may go ahead and just buy those today as long as I have the toroids, because I may not have any. Ugh. Okay, so yeah. The two options I have here are running the Narmer Isoplast or running the Exploiter. Or not the Exploiter, but the Profit Taker. And I highly recommend the Profit Taker just because
Let's get started.
it's way easier than going and like farming for what you call it. Now that said, it really depends on if you've got people that are gonna
So we're
be
gonna pull the...
here to do it. So we'll find out if there's a squad around. And if there is, then this won't be a problem. If there's not, I should have brought Mesa. Oh well. Okay, yeah, we got a we got a squad. So I can show you what this is like. As long as they... Oh, yeah, we're good. Get your Arcwing for your planets if you don't have them. Highly, highly recommend. Same thing goes... in order to do the Profit Taker, you have to get an arc weapon on the planet, so you're already guaranteed that. And bring in your Voidy. And the easiest thing to do to figure out what it needs is it generally has this thing on its face, which means that that's the kind of damage you need to do to it. I don't even see anybody else. Oh, there they are. Yeah, now it can take damage, so once it goes into this mode, you have to damage its legs. And I do want to explain this because, like, a lot of people get confused about Profit Taker. You damage its legs. Once its legs have taken enough damage, you move to the next leg. You blow it up. Now, at some points, he does certain moves where he becomes invulnerable for an amount of time, and you just kind of have to wait it out. But yeah, you go after his legs. This is going at a really decent pace, so I'll actually be able to give you all a good show of what's going on. If you notice my jumping whenever he bounces, that's just, you know, avoiding some of the attack. And here in a minute I'll show you what happens when I get my Wisp out with my gun, but, okay. For some reason he wasn't taking... Okay, the Arquebuss doesn't do damage for some reason? That's weird. Well, either way, you get him down to a quarter health, unless you don't get enough, and then that happens. Now he'll summon out some little shield dudes. You fly over to him, and... you break them. Once they're broken again, get back to your... Oh, that's not mine. Actually, here, I'll just go ahead and show y'all. So this is my normal speed. And then this is... with my bonuses. Which you'll notice that I like to do this way more. Because my DPS is just insane.
You outworlders can thank me later.
Like I said, speed on this build has been just everything. And I mean, I chew through their health. Do I have the Seto? I do. I'm actually working on the Seto Prime. I never got the Seto finished just because I literally just got probably deep into this story within the last month. Like I said before, when I was playing it, I didn't really Now see, it's got the little thing on its face right there. It wants you to attack it with gas. I just kind of wait these moments out. I'm sure there's something that I could do to, you know, make it go by a little quicker, but... what do you want? Slash? I got slash. Oh, wait, I don't have my weapon out. Come on, buddy. There we go. Eventually, somebody has the damage type it needs. Like I said, the main thing, though, is you get your legs. If you have the Mausoleum and you can upgrade its speed and upgrade its, and get some kind of frame that does an increased shoot, I'm sure Bolt would make this thing just insane, now that I think about that. Oh, these guys? So these little dudes right here, these are the guys who will drop, like, a lot of different toroids for you. Pylons. Whoop. Sometimes I move too fast. Okay. Sorry, my Archwing didn't come up. I guess I'm chopped liver today, just, you know. Okay, so it wants gas. So, within my weapons somewhere, I've probably got a, I actually don't want to do that.
Is this a bad time?
No, no, let me out.
See? What is it?
See, it's, I guess it ran out of ammo.
This crew must have figured out our bypass. It's realigning.
So, I guess, yes, we will get back in the void rig.
You have to kill her now. You won't get another chance at this.
Now, see, electricity, most everybody should be getting that from my... Now he's gas. I hate this part so much. Alright, there he goes. So, yeah, once the shield gets depleted from the damage type, then you just, you know, go through, pop out the legs. I might lose my void rig in a second. Not that that's much of a problem. I should be close to resummoning my... Now, I will say, if you have done the main story, and you want a weapon that is just insane, and I will show it to you here in about just a minute, because I've been running with my sniper, but I'll get my Natterrook back out. You get it from the quest line, and that thing is a beast of a weapon. Okay, so, yeah, we're done. She is gone. So now we get, you know, you get a relic, and then once it's over, if you haven't done many of these kinds of bounties, they generally take a minute to drop their items. After a little, like... Yep, there they are. So this is where you can get, like, a lot of different little things, pretty useful. Those are going to be, and I'll show you when we get, or, well, I'll show you once we get to the, there you are. Crimson Solenoids, so those are the ones that are, they give you, like, the most... Sorry, words. Those are the ones that are going to give you the most, like, actually, I mean, the Exploiter may give you more as far as, like, standing goes, but that is, and here, I don't mind doing this. This is one of the areas I never mind just migrating. Ooh, I was the host. Never mind, that was rude. But, so yeah, so I got that from one of the random drops. That is from him himself, and then you'll notice that you also get the family debt bonds. You'll get like bonds, advanced bonds, and stuff.
Is this a bad time?
As far as farming bonds, though, the best way to kind of go for it is the actual.
Satellite just moved. Nev's crew must have figured out you're like getting into trouble. Authentic, easy count, easy go.
Trade toroids. So, and yeah, this guy's worth 6,000. These guys will get me up to 10, 11, 12, 13. That's enough to do what I need to right now. I'm not in really any kind of... I'm going to have to farm for some toroids later. But as I said, since I'm kind of waiting for Jacob and I don't want to just get into anything too much. I do not have the Eclectra Prime yet either. I'm actually in the middle of farming for that guy. There's always just so many weapons, you know. Browse wares.
Any of this useful?
Now I'm for sure getting my 777. Wide angle energy release. I like the Seto. I've gotten really into the Natarok lately. And I haven't tried out the Seto Prime yet, but that is 100% coming.
You've got a deal.
I've already got its blueprint and I think like
Works
2
for
pieces
me.
of it.
All yours.
I'll have to look.
Anything else?
Okay,
See
that
you on
knocks
the
those
rails.
out for now. And I'm not really worried about any of these guys because I've got all my standing on those. Oh, yeah, no. The Natarok is, and I haven't even touched the Galvanized mods yet because I just hit Still Path, like, a few days ago. I finally got up to my Still Path done, and I'm on Still Path now. But, the Natarok, I have been, like I said, I was gonna I actually just got the Occipitor Vandal too. That's more for just fun. I very much just love the Obsidicore. The Grimoires just because I like it looks good with the build. Latem, I'm in the middle of getting it finished, which I've got to get the Fenric and the Incudor, or the whatever the melee one is, so I can finish the final evolution on them. And as you can see, I'm in the middle of just getting my arcane mods on my Wisp. So I just came back about a month ago after a pretty long hiatus. So I've been digging back into the meat of the whole game, and I love it. I love it so much. I love what they've done with the 99. Let me see here. Okay, so that knocks out that Onko. I think I'm done with Onko, but let's just go check real quick just to make sure, because I think I might be able to finish his leveling, if not. And then I'm up to all the... I'm on top of all the syndicates except for... No, Pizza Party's done. So, it's just the holdfasts and the fish dudes. The, not fish dudes, it's, what's his name? Kavya, the Kavya.
You will make the necessary sacrifice.
Quill standing. Yeah, like I said, I thought I still owed him. Oh, that means I might have to go to an Eidolon.
Allow us to improve
Which,
your
for the first time ever, it's nighttime when I'm here.
separating from simple nexus.
So... maybe if it's not going to be morning in 5 minutes.
You see and are seen.
Oh, nope. It just turned day. Just turned day. Every time. Every time. Like, you don't understand. I come here every time to go and do something Eidolon, and it's like... it literally is like, night in an hour. And I'm like, I just got on. Every time. Every time. It's cool. Yeah, we'll come back in an hour and do that. Because I will have to do an Eidolon. I don't really solo him just because I am definitely not that. Yeah, no. The days are exactly that, and I've complained about that so much. And I get that there are lore stuff behind it. That's neat and all, but like, give me half and half, man. It's kind of like the day and cold cycles on Venus, which they work out better because it's so quick that no matter what you're doing, you're basically always going through them. With the Earth, it's like, you know, whenever you can. Let me see here. Arcwing stuff. I definitely need to get some Arcwing stuff done. Let's go and try, see about knocking her off my planet. I accidentaled her. She wasn't even one that I wanted. So I've just got her taunting me every 5 minutes now. Series. Actually, hold on. Do I have... And I went ahead and did these already, so I'm not going to really be able to show... I think I could go back through and do them again. The amalgams and stuff, I don't really do unless I just need to. I do need to go and finish my Boreal. The Disruption... Oh, that's just a regular. I'm not worried about that today. Let me see here. So... 99's done. I'm trying to think of what... Because I really need to get into... Let me go ahead and check my Foundry. Lavos. His chassis is done. Protea Primes. Cyto 09. I've still got 2 days on him. You'll notice I have a lot of primes sitting in the system. I'm just waiting to, I'm trying to feed Hemlith right now, so it's, you know, feed a little bit, come back, make another frame, but I do need to get another one going, so I guess what I can do is go and mess with Let Krill. As much as I don't want to do that. Let's see here. Who do I want to... Trying to think who would be good for Elect. As much as I like taking my big boys out, Frost is actually really good for Elect because he slows him down, but it also slows the whole fight down, so... Meh. I think I'll just keep Wisp. She's turned into my go-to. You know what? No, let's do my Mesa. I haven't shown you my Mesa yet. My Mesa. I love my Mesa. Which actually she works better with the Rubico. So I'll show you the Nataruk with Wisp real quick, and then we'll come back because I'm gonna have to do it more than once, no matter what. And then we'll come back and I'll show you the Rubico. It's not like these enemies are gonna be anything for this. This is just so I can get the older frame parts and Barbell Spy. I gotta actually even find the mission. Like, cool. I like a lot of the stuff they've done with it, with the game, but there are some certain things that do kind of annoy me, and the day-night cycle on whatchamacallit is definitely on that list of general annoyances. And it's kind of like the missions that they make you go back and do, like, that just didn't work out. I was going through and doing like all the story missions and stuff the other day, and there was a particular one that I was doing that I was just
strike first.
It was just kind of weirdly annoying, I guess. Like, and I get it, it's a big game, but I guess if the style of the mission didn't work out, like, just remove it completely and replace it with like the new system, because, you know. Alright, buddy, let's go!
There's a heavy unit approaching.
I know. So, if y'all don't know the gimmick for Elect, it's been a long time. His deal is the hose is on his back. You can't do any kind of damage to him until his hoses get broke. I always like to put these down just around. The thing is, though, if you see, you have to kind of... I always just literally jump right here, and it busts them eventually. Like, it's... Oh, yeah, see, somebody else is a Frost. I don't even think these will... I don't think the Natteruk was a good one to bring to this. With its AoE stuff. Which is still so weird, because I don't even really understand its... Like, because it's not explosive. I tried to do explosive mods on it and stuff. It's more like just an AoE. Like, it's literally just area. Come on, dude. Give me a pipe. Sometimes it goes super quick, sometimes it takes forever. Oh, maybe that's what it is. Maybe I need a hammer. Oh, is he? Oh, yeah, he's fine. He's done. He's got... So once you get that happens, then he does his little thing, and he eventually becomes non-immortal, and then you just do your little snacky smacks. Which I'm pretty sure all of y'all have done let Krill, whether it's been now or within the last, you know, decade. I think he is the first, like, one of the first major bosses in the game, and they've made him kind of like, he used to be, you would go farm him and a couple other ones. See, yeah. I've known it's been a little bit wonky, and I've known that, I mean, I can definitely, like, go through so many enemies with it. It's like, and I use, you know, multi-shot everything on it, and this is, of course, without anything extra, but, you know, we're fighting tiny dudes, so, but, it's pretty good. I really also have enjoyed the magnet. Oh, hey, it's another wisp. I love my wispy. They're taking the time. Which it's a young little frost. Look at that little frosty. Look at the little frosty. How frosty. Can you help me farm Octavia? So Octavia farming is basically like you need to do some Arcwing stuff. Oh, if you're talking about... See, prime farming for me is... I just have enough stuff to where I'll either go trader for the most part. I do some farming for, like, new stuff when it comes out, or stuff that's just, like, super expensive. I've actually... I think I just finished up my Octavia Prime very recently. Here's my Octavia. I've got to still finish Octavia. I find her pretty useful for certain types of missions, but like I said, I mean, my Wisp has been just cracking everything out. Not to mention, Wisp and Mesa. I basically run all my missions with these two. It's basically my... If you don't have a Mesa, highly recommend. Mesa Prime is just destruction, and I'll show you if you haven't seen her. So we're gonna go back here. Like I said, I'm kind of farming for, Yeah. No, you don't. I actually did get in trouble the other day. I wasn't moving enough, during my Mesa, because I can sit in my final Mesa form for, or my, you know, not shooting gallery, whatever it's called. I can sit in it for quite a while, and the game did not appreciate how long I was just standing there. holding the trigger, and it was like, you don't qualify for rewards anymore. And I was like, I must move.
Krill is aware of your presence. Strike first. For the Tenno.
I am currently at 17. Kind of what I was saying earlier to them is, when I first played a long time ago, I was more focused on, like, I was more focused on... See, I don't understand this. Maybe I need to hit a yellow? I'm gonna hit the yellow. Maybe they've changed, like, what it is and you don't hit the actual tubes anymore. Nope. Oh, I have to just look up the gimmick. I can't remember it for the life of me. Oh, oh, oh. No! But Mace's big thing, if you've never seen it, this is its, yeah, you just... And, I'll go to Holvania here in a minute and I'll show you what it can really do, because this area doesn't give it justice. And I actually just found out the other day, my buddy and me were playing, and, I realized that this whole time I've been clicking, like, the fire button on Mesa during her shooting mode. And,
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Did you just bring me a grenade? Oh, here we go. Out of sight? That's new. Oh, that's a Parazon. I needed a new Parazon. Oh. That said, I don't think I got the
Now get to extraction.
Warframe part.
Target down. Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno.
Oh, I'm so jealous. Yeah, leg 3. I want to get up to where I'm actually running multiple legs. Because right now, like I said, I mean, I'm just kind of, I wouldn't say some completely new, but you know, I'm in-game new, I guess is what you could say it. Oh, I've got some simulacrums, but I'll show you my I'll go to Holvania and give y'all let y'all see what she can do. I've also got some messages on that, but I ain't too worried about it right now. Man, my brain is just not... There we go. Come on. Yep, there we go. Beach party. It's such a jam. Okay, bounties, here we go. Where is a... They have a survival? Yeah. This isn't for anything other than I just want to show, like, the pure devastation that you can pull off in Mesa form, which I'm sure a lot of you have seen, because it looks like I'm in here with a lot of other heavy players right now. But I just love it. I mean, there's just something so fantastic about seeing an entire, like, grouping of 20 to 30 enemies and you just eat through them. Also, I don't know if anybody else, the bike physics bug me. Except, oh, now that is one thing I do hate. It doesn't show you, like, ow. You can't, like, auto-aim at bosses and stuff. And even those guys, little guys, are considered bosses. Well, I tried, buddy. But, that's the only really big bummer of it. And, of course, you know, I become a lot more squishy and I have to kind of change my playstyle. I use a lot of roll dodge just to kind of accommodate for the fact that I don't have much of the armor. Jades are pretty dangerous to me in this in Mesa. Which she's still got to get. She needs some more forma on very specific things, and I need to get her like some mods that are pretty specific as well. Now this guy's not. Normally I wouldn't mind letting him pop, but we're only keeping it at 50 right now, so. Also, if you get Mesa, I highly recommend Mesa's Waltz. Gives you the ability to move around, and if you have the dodge roll, you can actually use dodge roll while you're in shooting mode and stay. It really helps with like staying alive in the shooting mode. Where is that Jade at? And as you can see, I could literally stay in my shooting mode basically like constantly right now. If it wasn't for the fact that I can't find enemies. Like once I mean, she will find them if they're in range, but yeah. This is what I meant. You find you a nice little high point where you can see everything, and you just. The only other thing is when you're running this kind of a build, you'll notice that every time you get a shot in, you do your little ring lowers down, and all you got to do for that is you just uncast and recast, and it goes full size again, and then you turn into a machine gun. I'd say I enjoyed my Mace build. Yeah, just I'll have to look at how many enemies I get in the end of this one. If you ever get the you'll see if you do the Holvania stuff. Oh, that's a nice little death hallway. What was I saying? If you... Jeez, we are. Oh, if you need... So, on Holvania, you have these extra things where you do month-like challenges. And one that annoys people is getting the ability kills with... because they want you to get like 250 or 500 sometimes. If you want to burn through that easy, Mesa Prime. And I'll happily show you all my build after this if y'all want to see it. It's not finished, of course, yet, and I don't have any galvanized, so it's... I wouldn't say that the build's complete, but for what it needs to do for like some early in-game stuff, I would say that this is a pretty chonky build. Oop, and we're on the time mission, so I'll just go ahead and go out and kind of show you little tiny carnage report, which I think somebody was boosting my energy rewrote there too, but I'm not complaining. And they did add it to where you can... Oh, here we go. Sorry. I can look at the chat now. Let me see what everyone's been saying. Oh, hello. I was reading the chat, sorry. Luckily it's not a... Oh, there's a mod over there. Cat, go get me the mod. Oh well. Yeah. So, farming the prime sets, really the big thing is, like, you need relics. If you don't have the relics to farm, you have to... Words. Sorry. Back room. If you don't have the relics for it, then you're not going to be able to get it unless you just get in groups with with people who have relics. So really your best bet to if you really want to farm them and not just like trade for plat, like your real two options are you go and you farm relics and you get either prime parts that you don't have or don't want. You can take those to market, sell them off, and then get the plat and outright buy them, which is what most people do because it's kind of hard to, farm for certain parts. Or you can go and, relic farm if you've got the relics for it. But then there's a chance that, you might not even... I recommend just, like, getting them up to Radiant. It depends on what it is, so I'll show you kind of how the relics are a little more. Let me, So, you'll notice a lot of my relics are, I have some older ones, and I have some... I've got to go do some Requiem stuff, too. Like I said, I've got that one guy. But, basically, you go in, you find what you want. So, say, like, on this, I wanted, like, Fang Prime or Casus Prime Handle, or Sevgoth and other optics. I don't technically have those. Do I have two... two building. Yeah, no, that makes sense. So this, if I wanted one of those three, I wouldn't go in and actually do the upgrade on it. I wouldn't upgrade it and upgrade it to Radiant or anything like that. But if you wanted the Grendel systems, you can go in, and as long as you've got your Void Traces up here, you can go in, click on it, if that's the one you want, and refine it. Now, that does not mean that it's going to make it to where you get that part. That just increases your chances. It just increases the drop rate. You can also get drop rate boosters as well from the store, but those are going to cost you platinum. I do resource boosters, and I do drop rate boosters sometimes. A lot of that stuff, though, you can get from if you've started... Oh, hi, Millie. Sorry, my dog, if y'all hear my dog. If you've started the 999, you can go to this. This guy is actually very, very helpful, and I highly recommend doing it. Because what you do is, so... Tech route with abilities, that's what I was saying earlier. You go in, you pop a Mesa or something else, and you run, get your kills, and then you get a gift. And so like in this, you can get the Art Enhancement Double Pack, which gives you Arcanes, or it gives you an Orc and Catalyst Blueprint. I went for the Catalyst because I'm always using the things. Same thing, you go through here. It also gives you bonuses in Helvania, where you get, like, so for the year, which is basically a month, you get, like, boosts to what things happen. So, like, this is a melee critical is what that one was. I think that's one I actually chose. And you go through it. I think you actually may be able to change them, too. So you're not locked in. But then you do those, and then, you get another thing. Secondary Arcane Adapter or Arcane Enhancement. And they don't seem that nuts at first, but it's stuff that you don't normally get very often. Like that melee Arcane Adapter. I'm looking because one of them actually was a... Yeah, Auraforma and Exilus mod. And we're actually about to do a change. They're doing a change to the Warframe, not we. And then that's Phosphor and an Emerald Archon Shard. It must have been last month then. Either way, it had a resource, a mod resource drop, and those things are actually really good. The any kind of resource booster drops, they help a lot. But yeah, the biggest thing for relic farming, like, go find you a fissure. Really, the best ones to do for farming. You can do any of these other little ones, like weirdly enough, I don't do fissures unless I'm leveling. Like, if I have a Warframe... Actually, you know what? I'll show you. And you can do it with your Warframe, whatever Warframe you like, you know, whatever comfortable you're with. I just like to do leveling it because it knocks out 2 birds with 1 stone, because I don't really go to Hydron unless I just, like, really am, like, on completely, you know... Okay, so I don't have a frame. Do I have a... Ooh, Occipitor. Occipitor needs a level. So let's swap back to Wisp. I don't know if I've shown you my Avara. I love the way she looks. Not that one. I do like her too, but my Avara, my jellyfish. She's so pretty. I love the particle effects on her skirt. It just, yeah. But yeah, we'll take Occipitor and do a level on it real quick. Titania is another one that I'm a big fan of. But right now, Wisp has kind of been my go-to. I use Zaku as well, but that's more for, you know, going and taking on Eidolons and stuff. That's, kind of use it for that. Occipitor, that's what I was going to do. Occipitor, let's give it some nice, okay. I mean, I could make it look prettier, but that's fine for now. Go through, do some quick little things on it. I will be getting this one, you know, like, actually modded down the road, but considering that we're just starting it out... Oh, that's gonna... Can't do that yet. Also, highly recommend running the new area as well, because you can also get Magnet. And Magnet helps a lot with, like, pulling off shields. I don't even know what this one's... Let me go ahead and do that. I think with this being... It's magnetic... Puncture. Ooh. Puncture. Okay, I like puncture. And I've got some, I actually just recently got a... Well, if I could spell. That'll help. We'll just run like that for now. Guandao, Grimoire. Like I said, I'd really just... I've got some better than the Grimoire. I just like to use it for that. Okay, so... Now I'll run... So I highly recommend Defense or Survival, because those are going to be the ones that you can go on longer, and you get better rewards as they go. The longer, the better, you know, it depends. If you want to run one of these, like Omni Fissures, you can do these as well. You get more bonuses as well. Probably something I should start doing, but since I am going to be leveling the one gun, we'll just go ahead and do a... I kind of wish they had a higher level one, but at least it'll get harder as it goes. Oh, no, you don't. Sorry, we're not going there. I have a Lich on that planet, and I am not losing stuff to a fissure. I don't know what I could lose, but we ain't doing it. So I guess we're going to really low level. Alright, so we'll do a Lith. Got plenty enough of these. Some of my stuff is vaulted, some isn't. That's one that I... So yeah, this is one that this is something that I want like a higher level on. So all three of these, I don't have anything for them. So we'll just go ahead and... Also, to get Void, to get the stuff that I'm using to upgrade these before the mission, you you have to do the actual like void, like these missions, and that's where you get your void traces. Upgrade relic. Now, like I said, I'm not guaranteed any of these. I could still get a drop from one of these guys, but you know, it gives me a better chance. Also, if I'm over-explaining, feel free to let me know. I have a tendency to just talk. Why is my... Uh-oh, my controller just died. No! Not good, not good, not good, kids. We're about to go on the mission. Oh, okay. In fairness, at least it wasn't the middle of the mission, so...
Have no honor. Watch out. I'm detecting
Hi, Mealy.
fissures nearby.
My doggy's
Do you
talking to
have
me,
a matching
guys.
relic?
If you can hear her, I apologize. Or don't apologize, because she's adorable and sweet. It's okay, Millie. We're almost done. So yeah, these are just... This is a basic defense. I come down, plant my little stuff. I am going to play with my occipital, though, because I haven't... It is recommended that you wait until... Like, so these guys are regular. I try not to kill them until they do a void transfer, because that's when you actually can get your voids. But when you're on a mission like this, it's not nearly as concerning. On a mission like a, not a survival, but like a exterminate, you'd really want to wait, because if you killed everyone before, then you can't get your fissure. Your void traces. I actually really like the Occipitor, and I can't wait to get it fully leveled up. That's why you notice I still had the regular Occipitor in my inventory, is because I just enjoy it as a weapon. Some things I do keep around just because I like them. But you'll notice most of my weapons, I don't do nearly as many primes as those. I kind of get what I need, and then I just get what I want for funsies. Because there are just so... It's kind of like I was explaining the Rivens, or not really explaining the Rivens earlier. I was making my complaints about them. I do like the Rivens, and I like the idea of the Riven mods. But there's just so many weapons now that it's so hard to, like... get a decent Riven for, and then you have to keep rolling it, and I get it, it's designed to, like, make you use certain weapons that aren't used, but, like, there's just so many now that even as, like, a completionist, it's kind of overwhelming in a way, like, and not in an enjoyable way. Like, I have no interest in ever going through and, like, digging through Rivens. If I have one that pops through that I just really like, I'll probably, you know, re-roll some stuff on it, but I have no intention of spending any kind of, you know, anything on them for Rivens. But yeah, so generally they're pretty, like I said, these are quick. Now, if you just have, like, a single one that you're wanting to open, this is good for farming them because, like, you can do four in a row, basically. Like, you can do 4 different things over a span of, like, 20 minutes. Disruptions are really good, too. They're quick if you get a good team. If you get a group of people that don't understand how disruption work, it's awful and it takes longer. So, it really just... Yeah. That's why I said I kind of use these for, like, when I run my fissures, I level as well. Like, I bring a... something that I know that I want to actually, you know, get upgraded. Because most of these fissures run at, like, levels that I'm pretty far above at this point. I'm just kind of having fun with this guy. Like I said, I enjoy the, and I'm on a low enough level that it really does not matter. I could literally come here with basically any weapon, and I still just, you know. And don't let the idea of when it says, like, level 30 to 40 on the stats, or, like, even, like, 19 to 20. Like, Hydron is where most people level their Warframes without much of anything, and I think it's a level 30 to 40. So, when you see level 30 to 40, you shouldn't really be concerned that you're going to get eaten alive, especially if you just go into some public lobbies. And I know that that's kind of sketchy, too. Some people don't like doing the public lobbies. I was never a huge fan of it. Especially because I like people being... I like to learn what I was doing, and it was hard to do that with, you know, just random people. That's kind of one of the reasons I'm doing this, is I want to be able to explain to people what's going on so that, you know, they can just feel comfortable jumping in a lobby with a bunch of randoms. Because it really is... It's really neat in a way how the community actually is. Like, the Warframe community is one of the nicest I've seen. You know, you end up getting in a good... Not even really necessarily a good... not syndicate, what's the word I'm looking for? Clan, you know, and a lot of people who have been playing for a long time, you know, we have a lot of stuff that we don't necessarily need, and sometimes we're just super nice, and we're like, here, have some platinum, or here, have some, you know, I have an abundance of this mod or something. I guess my point there is, don't be scared to get in a good clan, and, you know, ask for help sometimes. It doesn't, there's nothing bad about it. And everybody in Warframe that I've ever met mostly is pretty chill. You can get some guys who are really, you know, harder into certain aspects of it, like Yumu and plays with us. He's really into like the min-maxing aspect of it. And I mean, his builds, compared to mine, he makes mine look like trash. Like, he makes all of my stuff look like trash. He just... but it's just his playstyle. He you know, that's what he likes to do. It's very helpful, because, like, when, you know, I need to run a mission that I can't handle, I can hit up my buddies and, you know, we'll all jump in. So, and that said, I think we're actually, there has been talk about, like, opening up a channel clan for anybody, you know, that watches the channel and stuff, wants to come and join a clan with us, because Warframe is one of those games a lot of games I'll play on and off, but I'll probably be playing Warframe for a long time, just full stop. Oh yeah, no, I'm much more into always talking. I like to use my voice, and I've been kind of I don't know if any of y'all have seen, we do a lot of different games and stuff. Oh, now see, I did get something I needed. So the drop rate did help. I got that the Dual Zorn Prime, and I'm pretty sure that's a newer one as well. So, dude, don't get the Akina blade. Get the... Oh, you are a fool. And then, yeah, so kind of what I said about the farming situation. So now that we've all completed one run, we're all like, all right, let's go on to another. Sometimes you don't get people who want to go into another round, and that's, you know, that's cool. But for the most part, you end up with a couple people who want to at least go for, like, 2 or 3 rounds, and that's what's going to, like, increase your chances on getting, you know, what you want. That's really the biggest thing, is... Yeah, I've got all of those.
Our position has been compromised.
I do sometimes look at what other people have.
Until reinforcements arrive.
Oh, and if you do get pulled out of a mission and there's a host migration, just a nice little thing to let y'all know, your powers do get, like, reset, so you do have to, like, put out new drops and stuff if you have. Oh god, I love just being a blender. This is, I'm actually in a really good speed mode right now, and this is kind of what I was talking about before. My Mesa is really good for shooting. My Wisp is insane for just, like, my melee. Most every mission, if I go through a hallway and just hold down my melee, it's they all go. And I do know what you mean by, like, feeling like you don't have a challenge. I get that with the min-maxing stuff. Like, that's why I don't like to completely min-max. But when you get to Steel Path and stuff, like, all the stuff, like, this Warframe is very... It's strong for this kind of stuff, absolutely. And Mace is overkill for a lot of stuff as well. But when it comes to, like, the actual, like, high-level stuff, like going and doing Steel Path, yeah, it's not friendly. I might do a Steel Path with y'all. I don't think I've actually done a Steel Path mission, like, on my own yet. Like, I mean, other than just the regular, Steel Path stuff. Like, I did the arbitration mission. I mean, I've literally done that since I unlocked Steel Path. It was, like, a couple days ago. I was very excited.
Stay focused. There's a heavy...
Nom 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 nom. And you notice as soon as I go through my little speed ups, that's really the main thing is if you have the Guandao, like, crit chance, damage, and speed. I know some people like to use reach, but I guess that's more of like a personal choice. Unless I'm going through like a big hallway, I don't find it annoying. And even if I am, I can just do the, zigzag. Ziggy zaggy. See, I've slowed down again. I gotta go back through here, get my flowers. Yum num num. And then I'm a blender again. But I do get, like, the idea of it being kind of boring using the same thing. That's why I do like to, I like to bring different weapons and stuff to try different little... But when it comes to, like, actually doing, like, the high-level missions, I do. Clem. Yes, Clem. We should go see Clem. I haven't seen Clem in a while. Yeah, I was on, I've been hanging out in the Twitch channels lately. So been seeing lots of Clem. Oh, you know what I haven't done in a long time? Cool. We should go do him. If y'all haven't seen his missions, they are some fun stuff. You actually get to be a Grineer and run around doing Grineer things. Fighting tyranny, getting rid of the queens. Call, yes, call. Thank you. Ah!
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Cars. I was not as much of a fan of the other guys. The Corpus missions. I don't know if y'all did those as well. Call's actually he's had multiple now. Getting a little lag spike. And they had the one Corpus dude for, like, it was not long. He did not, I think he had, like, one story mission thing. Well, a couple missions in the story, but, like, and you ordered him to, like, move the robots around and, like, go explode on stuff, and it was not as fun. I'm kind of glad they scrapped him. Yeah, I love Call. He is the first time I got to play with him. That said, I really wish somebody would give him an eye. Like, just give bro an eye. Or give him a patch. Like something. It's unsanitary. I'm just worried about him. So, out of curiosity, when y'all did your Lotus, who did y'all end up choosing for your Lotus at the end of the, it would have been the Ballast quest, so Namor quests. I don't know. I never got really big into the idea of Lotus being the actual, being a sentient. That was always so weird for me. Like, it just felt like kind of a sidestep from the story. Like, I get where they were going with it, but it just kind of felt weird. But I ended up giving her the human form, and you can actually change her skin as well, and her outfit. Oh, I run out of my... I am pretty excited about Frost coming back. He was my first Prime back when... that was what actually started my Warframe. I think I maybe played like a couple times before, and I never got into it. And then a buddy of mine told me they were giving away a free primes back in the day, and it was the Frost Prime and the Soma Prime. And I'll tell you what, those guys got me through a lot of this game. Which that was, you know, I mean, years ago at this point. I want to say that was like 26, 17, 18. Jeez, that's a long time ago. But yeah, that was my first frame. Well, not my first frame. My first frame was Mag. Now I actually need to finish Mag Prime and build me a nice little original one. If it makes you feel better, we're not going to be doing this this guy again. I just wanted to kind of show you how the farming worked for the people who were asking about the relics. I'm not going to be doing relic farming all day and dragging y'all through that. Clem. Let's see what we got. No, someone's little animal's named Luna. Alright. Sevgoth Systems. I have all of this. When in doubt, if you have all of it, get you a Forma, because, like, always need Forma. I wish I could make Forma, like, build faster. And you'll even see a lot of people, they'll continue on their own. I could probably do this fissure on my own over and over again. It's just not a, you know, it's low level. Even my Occipitor didn't rank up for crap because it was a lower level boy. But a good run, good run. So those were the captures, the defenses. We'll do the dailies later. Arcwing stuff always needs to be done. My doggies are starting to talk to me, which means that they want to go do things. But let's go and run this. Let's try and kick her off the planet real quick. Get myself eaten alive. Oh, Miss Muley. After this one, I'll probably have to call it for a bit because the pups are wanting to go out. I still hadn't heard from Jacob yet.
There is a large platoon
if I don't hear from him anytime soon, then I might just get back on and do this again for a bit. You know, take a little 30-minute break and. So these guys, you have to. That's how you get your relics and your murmurs. So for every so many murmurs you get, you end up getting a relic. I'm gonna drop mine. And that's how you get your relics to get her off But you actually have to use, you know, one of those, Mercy, in order to get them. Which they can't die without a regular, so it's not like it's too much of a problem. Oh, well, fine. He didn't want to be part of the group. I get it. Sometimes I make those jumps. Sometimes I don't. Hey, there's an Ash. I forget that Ash can go invisible too. And I've got a new mod that is specifically for some invisibility stuff that I need to... Or it's not a mod, it's an arcane. That I need to hook onto some of my invisible frames. Crepuscular is what it is. So these guys are a pain. They're most affected by, like, actual...
There could be more ahead.
What do you call them? Now this guy has just left me behind.
Tenno, get ready. A prosecutor is approaching.
Prosecutors, that's what they're called. Yeah. They take way more damage from, like, status effects.
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction. Good work. You have proven the prosecutors are not invincible.
Ah, and that wasn't even... I thought it was locked. Whee!
Everyone pays in my playground, one way or the other.
See, she's taking my credits, my alloy plates, and my circuits. She's rude. I got like 4 Requiem relics now. I don't even know what they hold. I don't even know what they have. I have to go do them. Zach knows how they work.
Navigation
I wonder if we
has
could get
been
Zach
updated
in
with
here
new
to
invasions.
explain to us
Chaos
the
is
Requiem
spreading.
relics. Okay. So, as you go through, you knock these missions out, and here, I'll actually show you all my... I can go run an Avara mission real quick and show you all my sneaky. I've got her pretty built up to where she's pretty good about being invisible for very long times. I want Crepuscular. There you are. That one for sure. And then I think Molt Efficiency is probably going to be... Yeah. And I think I actually can rank that one up. Oh, I've got... Hold on. Yay! Now it's even stronger! Sweet. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they ain't even gonna know I exist. Other than, you know, running through the mission. I really... Actually, you know what? Hold on. Before we do that, I really want to increase her just, like, regular... like, walking speed. Not even sprint speed. See if there's a... sprint speed's not going to help me. Because can't sprint. So yeah, none of those are gonna... You'll see what I mean. You doing a while you're invisible. That's really the biggest thing is.
Okay.